I have a problem, but surely I cannot be the only person with this problem. I have a nice open garage, but over time it just have really become so cluttered. We actually only have one vehicle, so it should not be any excuse that we have not to have the other space open. The other open space is a play area for our son Henry, but it's chaotic currently. Adding to that, a lot of the Airbnb linen hanging around from time to time. Behind the linen, we have more linen and our solar system. And that is the problem I'm facing today. The garage is cluttered, and it became a problem also now on the solar front and on the EV front, because we're going to upgrade our system, which is currently an 8 kilowatts system, which is fine. The inverter, there's space for that, but we have to add another battery, and that's the problem. As you might see in the background, that's hanging space for our bicycles. So either we have to ask them nicely to slap it on top of the other battery, or we have to move the bicycles somewhere else. The garage is also even home now to our guinea pigs these days. Fortunately, I cleaned their den recently. Okay, so that was our EV, and even using garage for storage space for family and friends. And there's our charger, of course. Okay, so the real problem is not really the cluttered garage for most of us. It's actually making time to clean up. Today, I'm probably going to use the method of moving things around, cleaning up, and then putting things back again. But the trick is not to move around too much, otherwise it will just stay that way forever. With small things like this, doesn't belong in the garage, it belongs at the braai. It's time that I help Ariza a bit with the Airbnb linen. Try to solve things that we're storing for family and friends. Try and move that somewhere maybe where it can stay fixed for a bit. And moving things to the right places. You can see there's cycling stuff, there's garden stuff, there's paint stuff, everything just all over the show. So I'm going to try and combine that as well. But the first priority will be there in the corner, opening that up a bit. So I'll move things around, get some more footage. Please comment, and I'm going to have about only 2 or 3 hours. So just get something done, and opening up for our upgrade, which is coming soon. There's this proverb my father-in-law loves using. The question is, how do you eat an elephant? And the answer, of course, will be piece by piece. Okay, so step 1. Make some temporary space to move your things to. Step 2. Move the things in the space you want to clean to a temporary space then as well. So that's step 2. That's taking about 15 minutes to half an hour. And also a lesson here is that don't bite off more than you can chew at a time. So I'm going to keep the bicycles there for now because I'm still not sure where to put them. But you can see the corner area was cleared out. And part of the chewing process will be now to have this here temporarily. So the one place looks nice, the other doesn't. The other part of the chewing problem will be to put things actually in the proper place. So many things I've put already immediately in the proper place and didn't wait. And now going to step 3, clean up that area in the corner. Clean up this as well. and then repack or pack it elsewhere. It looks nice and open, but if you look at close inspection, you will see it's nice and dirty. So a nice quick sweep will do the trick. Okay, how to eat an elephant? Piece by piece. And be careful not to bite up more than you can chew. Otherwise, you're just going to run into problems with time again. And then everything's just going to stay a mess. So currently, it's under an hour. But now already I have to start thinking of getting things back in order. And that's normally the problem with cleaning up. Now everything is out of sorts. And how to solve that problem. Now some things we recycled. There's just random things in between. There's bicycles, there's golfing bags, but also wheat eater, a lawnmower, cooling equipment. There's even a BB gun in between as well. And some camping things and bicycles. So it's just nothing is in their place. So the trick is to put many of these things back in order and at least get the corners sorted out. So that's the little piece we're doing today. Why? Because we're going to see the end result, but why? The main reason will be, and that's probably also important, that we need to know our motivation. And the main reason today is to create space, working space for the Go Solar team, and space for the third battery to go, which is supposed to be there, but then I have to rehang that again. But the main purpose is to go to get the solar team in here, get them space, and get the upgrade going. And what is the upgrade? Our upgrade is going to be the 8 kilowatt upgrade to 12 kilowatt inverter, which is amazing, and a 10 kilowatt hour storage to 15. Just going to make it much easier in the end for our EV, which is now currently not in its place either. Okay, so let's get this going. Let's get things cleaned up. Let's get things back in place. That to me is actually now the most difficult part. The easy part is to throw things out and to clean up a bit, but the problem is to get things back. So the way I'm going to deal with that today will be, well, one way, the quickest way of course, is just put everything back where it was, and at least things are clean. So that's your go-to. If push comes to shove, if time's running out, you just clean everything, put it back, and at least you cleaned up. But for me, I'm going to create space. So I'm going to start creating space from the side, not going to make things more complicated. I'm going to take wood up and just do small things at least for an hour, just to create general space. So that will be that side of the garage and that side of the garage, just general cleanup to get things in the right place, that if I have to start moving things back, that at least it will look like I've done something today. So I'm definitely working up a sweat already, let's continue. Let's take this up to the first floor. Some before footage. Taking things to the places they're supposed to be. Also, we're going to take a break to breathe. Welcome to a typical South African gym at home, busy preparing to braai. The result? Very surprising. Okay, there's the after part. Wood is upstairs, done, dusted. Bit of a South African gym there. As expected, I did run out of a bit of time, so it's now 11:34. Well, it's not bad. I think I'm quite happy taking the wood up. Got some exercise in as well. It cleans up a bit, but the end result can be, I'm going to fast track and refile a couple of things. Meaning this section, I'm going to move back to almost the original place, which is a bit of a pity. So there's pretty much space for the car. I stack it slightly to the right, so not exactly the same place. So technically speaking, I don't have to move anything for the team to come to work on the upgrade. I just probably need to tidy up the rest of the garage a little bit. Little Henry's playing area being a bit chaotic, but that's probably what boys like too. So I actually didn't do much. It took me a couple of minutes, and there's some very, very good advice. I picked this up many years back, and it's not only for at home, it's at the office. The idea is that if you can get it right to get 50% or more, but at least get 50% of your decks cleared, or 50% of the garage cleared, well, that makes a big difference. It feels clean. So there's a good 50% rule there. Well, I'm going to call it a day. I think we're ready for the Go Solar team to come and to do the upgrade. Done for the day. And yay, we're going to go to Mug and Bean now for some cheesecake as a treat from Riza. Hopefully as payment for cleaning the garage a bit, but also as payment for her to doing all the work. I've enjoyed this. Hit the like and subscribe buttons.